Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking about the Cricut Maker right here and the Cricut Explore Air 2. And this is in their color of the year, I believe last year, ultraviolet. So the fun thing about the Cricut Explore Air 2 is that you can get these in different colors. So if you're wanting a specific color for your craft room or workspace or office, that's a fun option. So I'm first going to talk about the Cricut Explore Air 2, and then we'll move on to the Cricut Maker. So I'm going to talk about both the machines, but first the Cricut Explore Air 2, and then you guys can kind of weigh out what would work better in terms of the way you craft. You open it right here by pushing this button. It doesn't come open hard, it opens nice and smooth, as you can see. I love the chrome, like all the chrome accents. I mean, it's not real like chrome. I love this really pretty silver, almost like a chrome motor here. And then you have your compartment right here. And you have a compartment right here. So you can put your tools like these in here if you don't want to have them out. And then you could use this compartment for your pens and such. So you guys get the idea. So you can put tools in here if you want. Right here holds your Cricut pens for your card making and such. You just open the little door here and you push this down until it snaps and close it up, and then you're good to go. And then right here, same thing, you open up the little door and you have your blade here. Close it up. And that holds the pen nice and secure, as you just saw. And then you have your dial over here, so you have the dial turns to paper, vinyl, iron-on, light cardstock, and bonded fabric and poster board. So you would just simply turn the dial and select the one that you want to use, load it up, hit the button, and go. So it's pretty basic. Like, I feel like this machine would work great for young girls who are starting out crafting. It's more of a beginner to intermediate type of crafting machine as opposed to the Maker, where it's a little bit more advanced. So if you're thinking about starting out with a Cricut machine, I would probably suggest starting out with the Cricut Explore Air and trying that out for a while, and then maybe pass it down to your daughter or child that likes to craft, and then upgrade to maybe the Cricut Maker. But it's very simple, very basic. Your dials and things are out here. Here's the cartridge port where you stick your cartridges in here that you would link to your Cricut design space. And so everything's out here in the open, minus these compartments here. I love this machine, and I've had the Cricut Explore Air 2 and the Cricut Maker. I've had several, and I've loved them all. But my heart kind of belongs to the Cricut Maker, but I absolutely love this machine, and I've used the other ones in the past, so close it up. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Cricut Maker, and I'm going to talk about the things that the Cricut Maker does that the Cricut Explore Air 2 does not do. Okay, and here we are with the Cricut Maker. First things first is the Cricut Maker I believe just comes in this color or style, but don't quote me. I don't know if they have a new color or style out, but you have like this kind of chrome, almost like a gold silver, I'm not sure what you would call this, lid up here, and then it's just white. The first thing you'll notice is how clean everything is. There's no dial over here and buttons, there's no cartridge port, and there's no button to push open like you have on the Cricut Explore Air 2. So it's very streamlined. If you are more modern and you want things super clean looking, you can't get more clean than this. So on the Cricut Maker, you don't have an open button to push over here, you just open it like this. You have like this, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like this pretty kind of diamond design right here on this back wall of the lid. Something super awesome that comes built into the Cricut Maker is this slot right here for your tablet. And there's even an outlet right over here to charge it. So you would plug in your cable right here and then attach it to your tablet. So you could totally watch your favorite YouTubers, Craftomaniac, or you could watch Netflix, Hulu. You could listen to podcasts. Who doesn't love to watch a good movie or watch YouTube or whatever while you are crafting? So super awesome feature, and you can see that it sits right up in there. So super awesome feature there. And then another awesome feature is this door is much bigger in depth than the other one, and it's deeper too. So when you open it, you have way more, you have a deeper compartment to hold your tools. This is a little scraper tool, and then I have just some washi tape right here. So you have more compartments. You even have a little compartment here, and it's deeper from top to bottom. Then the actual compartments are deeper too, so you can hold more of your items. So that's a nice feature or upgrade, and it just keeps getting better. So your buttons are hidden inside, your power button, your loading and unloading button, your go button, and a pause button. Over here you have a compartment that you can hold your, and I will talk about the coolest thing here in just a minute, your rotary blade. And then you have another pocket to hold more tools or your pens. So super awesome, super sleek. Now I'm going to talk about the rotary blade. It completely rotates all the way around, and here's your blade right in here. So door number A holds your pens, same thing as the Explore Air 2, you just pop it down in there till it clicks and close it up. And then compartment B, open up the door, and the whole entire door opens up, which is nice. Pull out your blade, which we'll talk about that in a minute. You place your rotary blade with the cut half side into its compartment like this. Close it up, and you're good to go. This can cut fabric. It completely cuts all the way around. It is the coolest thing, and I'm going to be sharing a little project with you guys at the end of the video. And you don't get this in the Cricut Explore Air 2. So this is the coolest new thing ever. Can't see, but there's like a little kind of a rubber pad down in here, so you're not going to damage your blade or your rotary cutting blade when you place them in there. You can go on to Cricut Design Space and pick out any kind of pattern. They offer hundreds and thousands of patterns. You can pick out a pattern, and it will cut out the pattern, and then it will even mark it with one of your pens. It'll even mark, you know, which piece is what, and then you would just literally cut it all out, retrieve it, take it to your sewing machine and sew it. And you can't do that on the Explorer 2. So you can literally sew with this machine, cut thicker product with this machine, watch your favorite shows with this machine, and it's just cleaner and prettier to look at, I think. But that said, I love both my machines, so I don't think you can go wrong with either one of the machines. But if I had to pick one, I would totally pick the Cricut Maker. I love it so much. Features that the Cricut Maker has that the Cricut Explore Air does not have. You do get your standard cutting blade. You get your amazing rotary blade. Here's the rotary dial right here. You can purchase, and I believe there's one other blade, but you can check it out at your local craft stores, is your deep cutting blade right here. So you can see the difference. Here's the deep cutting blade, and here's your standard blade. Your standard blade and your deep cutting blade. And I'm going to be using the deep cutting blade because I'm going to be cutting chipboard, and this will cut through chipboard balsa wood, I believe is what it's called. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And you get a lot more fun projects out of this deep cutting blade. The Cricut Maker is 10 times stronger than any other cutting machine out there. And then you have all these other options with different cutting tools, which is super, super incredible and super amazing. The deep cutting blade comes with a little cap here, which is nice. So I just place that in there too when I'm using it, but I'm going to put the deep cutting blade in here because I'm going to be using that on some thick chipboard to create my project. I'm going to share the project I'm going to do with you guys. So when you're using the heavy duty chipboard, you're supposed to use masking tape and the super strong or strong bond mat, but I'm using just one of the other strong green mats. I think the super strong one or whatever, I'm probably saying it wrong, is blue, but this is a brand new green mat, so I think it works just perfectly fine. Then I added the masking tape, and then you want to make sure that these little grippy rings are pushed all the way over, otherwise they'll like score your chipboard. So I pushed them all the way over so you won't have those markings in your chipboard. That's another reason why they make the chipboard 11 by 11, so that you can do that and you won't get the perforations or the markings, you know, in your chipboard. So it takes its time. It's cutting right now. Normally it gives you how long it's gonna cut or how many times. It probably will tell me at some point how many passes once the first pass goes through. It's probably going to take like 40 minutes or so, maybe 45 minutes to really cut through the chipboard because it's thick. So you could just leave and go do whatever you want. You can go fold laundry, go to lunch, because lunch is way better than folding laundry, and just go do some things while it's creating all the cuts and passes. My teenager is going to be coming home soon and we're going to go grab lunch. When I come back, I will share how I'm going to put together this project and where I'm going to place it in my house with my Christmas decor, so just keep on watching. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and talking about the two different Cricut machines and how versatile both of them are, but mainly the Cricut Maker, and how much I love it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check the description box for important links. Thank you again for tuning into my channel today, and I will see you guys again in the next Christmas video. Bye!